sending big congratulations to all the 2020 North Shore Community College graduates, especially the women in transition and human service students. You did it despite all the challenges of particularly this last crazy semester. Your grit, determination, stick-to-itiveness, and resilience will serve you well in life. Good luck to you all, and stay safe, be well, and stay connected to North Shore.
Big congratulations on your achievement. Hey, I know graduation isn't what you thought it was going to be for this year, but hey, look at what all you've accomplished, especially in these last few weeks as you became independent, remote learners. These skills are going to be highly valuable as you enter your next career. Please, please, please go make the world a better place.
We are so incredibly proud of you today. Congratulations on reaching this milestone in your academic career. For those of you that are going to be transferring, I wish you the best of luck. Please keep in touch. Let me know how you're doing. And just know that we will miss you terribly here at North Shore, but we know that the best things for you are still to come. Congratulations again.
I want to congratulate all those in the STEM and Education division, the graduating student in the engineering field, but more importantly, those students in my program in computer-aided designs. I want to congratulate you on your well-deserved success. Good luck and best wishes.
And a special shout out to the engineering students. You've completed your first 2 years of a Bachelor's of Science in Engineering. You've achieved associate's degree in engineering. That's not easy at any college or university, even under the best of circumstances. And also the computer science transfer students, you've built yourselves a very strong foundation, ready to transfer, ready to succeed. Stay well-rounded. Build that ladder to the sun. Climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. Go graduates!
Congratulations to all of you, especially for the graduates from the Computer Science Department. We are here to honor your achievement you made in our school, and you have reached an important milestone in your life. Either you go into university or four-year schools, or you join a company to begin a professional job. You always have our faculty's best wishes. We wish you happy, wish you health, wish you strong, wish you more successful. Please remember, North Shore Community College is one of your mother school. Your success is our success. You smile, we smile too. Best wishes to all of you in the future. Thank you.
Congratulations, 2020 graduates of North Shore Community College. You are already a success, and now you know from experience that you will succeed at whatever you put your mind to. Going forward, I know that you are going to make all of us here at NSAC proud of you.
Hey, Vet STEM class of 2020, you guys did it. I'm so proud of you. You weathered the COVID storm and you got your classes done. So great job. I just wanted to say how proud I am of you, and you have chosen an incredible profession where you've chosen to take care of others, other people, other animals. And it's going to be incredibly fulfilling for you. And I wanted to leave you with one last word of advice, and I don't want you to forget this, that you are the most important person in the room, okay? We could not do our jobs without you. You make the engine go, and don't ever forget it. So congratulations, I'm so proud of you. Yay!
Hey, class of 2020, you did it. Congratulations. I know your futures are bright and full of opportunities. All the best.
Hello, North Shore Community College students. Congratulations on your achievements. Best of luck and have a wonderful future.
Congratulations, North Shore Community College class of 2020. We are so proud of you. A special shout out to our amazing graduating peer tutors. I am so honored to have worked with you all, and I know that your futures are so bright wherever your paths may lead you. Again, congratulations to all. You have wonderful futures ahead of you.
Congratulations, North Shore Community College class of 2020. You did it. All your hard work has paid off. You have your degree. I know you're going to do great things with this degree. Go out and change the world, make a difference, have fun, catch up on your rest. Enjoy your time with your family, friends, and loved ones. I wish I could give you a hug, but I'll give you a virtual hug. Go North Shore class of 2020. Congratulations.
Hey, NSCC class of 2020, congratulations. You did it in this crazy, crazy time.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 Practical Nursing Program.
In fellowship with nurses here joined, with respect and gratitude for those who served before me, and in faith with those who will follow, I make these promises.
I commit to nursing as a healing profession, and I will use the science and art of nursing to improve functioning, alleviate suffering, promote wholeness and integrity of being, whether cure is anticipated or not.
I will honor the nurse-patient relationship as the locus for healing and enter into it unreservedly while maintaining boundaries that respect privacy and foster trust.
I will maintain the ethical principles of beneficence, non-malfeasance, fidelity, and veracity, guarding the patient's right to authority and seeking justice for all in my care.
I claim the same duty and rights for myself as a condition of our common humanity.
I will collaborate with team members to deliver the highest quality care possible, assuming and delegating tasks responsibly, observing, assessing, and evaluating the patient's response in order to guide and revise the plan of care.
I will use technology mindfully, never forgetting that I am the primary and ultimate vehicle for the patient's safety.
I will protect planet Earth as our home, knowing that fresh air, clean water, sunlight, nutritious food, and companionship are the birthright of all and essential to the maintenance of our collective and individual health.
I will work for social justice and equity, opposing systems that support disparities and structural inequalities, in seeking to identify and eliminate my own implicit biases.
I will endeavor to mentor even as I continue to learn, to grow, and to share in the advancement of the profession I love.
And I will hold hope for the future. Above all, I will heed to admonition of our sister Florence Nightingale.
Live life while you have it. Life is a splendid gift. There's nothing small about it.
Hello, graduates. Dr. J in the house. I know for many of you the road to this point was very difficult, so please break your arm patting yourselves on the back for a job well done. Good luck in the future. Peace out. Be well.
I want to start by quoting Duke Ellington, and he said that adversity is an opportunity for us to do our best, and these are certainly some adverse times. One badge of courage we old-timers from Massachusetts here wear is the blizzard of 78. Back in 1978, there was a snowstorm that shut down the whole state. It really was something, and I think COVID-19 will become your badge of courage. I want to wish the best to everyone, especially those I had the good opportunity to work with. Congratulations again. Cheers.
Congratulations on graduating. If you can handle the semester we just had, you can handle anything. Good luck with whatever you do. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. Very best wishes. Sending you lots of love.
Congratulations, North Shore Community College, class of 2020. Boy, you've endured a lot this year, but as our best and brightest, you'll shine forever. Congratulations again.
Congrats, NSCC 2020 students, and a special shout out to Human Service and Drug and Alcohol students.
To the 2020 graduating class, congratulations. Remember to be honest, fair, and don't be afraid to work hard for what you believe in. Special congratulations to Tatiana and Islam and all of my business students graduating today. To you and your loved ones, congratulations and best wishes on what's yet to come.
To the class of 2020, congratulations, you did it. We're so proud of you. Wishing you all the best on your next adventure.
Congratulations to all the North Shore Community College graduates. I want to give a special shout out to the criminal justice students. The last few weeks have proven that you are needed. You and your classmates will go out and you will transform the criminal justice field, and you will make the world a better place for all of us. Best of luck to all of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
With respect and admiration from the NSCC Math Department.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I know you'll do amazing things.
Hey, North Shore class of 2020 graduates. Special shout out to students in the Developmental Disabilities Certificate and Support Program who've worked tirelessly caring for clients during the COVID pandemic. We are so proud of all of the North Shore graduates. We can't wait to see what's next for all of you. Congratulations, class of 2020. Go North Shore.
Hey grads, congratulations on a job well done. I know it was a really tough year, hard finish for all of us, but you guys stuck with it. Really proud of you. Best of luck for your future.
Congratulations, class of 2020, especially those graphic design students and marketing students that I had in my classes. As you move on to your next adventure, whether it be a four-year school or your career, please remember these three things that I tried to teach you in every single one of my classes. Be creative, always, in everything you do, be creative. Be positive, and be 15 minutes early to every meeting or event. If you don't, you are late. And so, I hope you will keep in touch. I look forward to hearing about all of your successes.
North Shore Community College students make our college extra special. Your courage, determination, and good humor will serve you well throughout your life. You are my heroes. I'm honored to walk along the educational path with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2020 North Shore Community College Commencement Ceremony.
Good evening, members of the graduating class of 2020. Welcome to your family and friends, to our faculty, staff, trustees, alumni, and distinguished guests. I'm Dr. Pat Gentili, president of North Shore Community College, and I'm so pleased to welcome you to the 2020 North Shore Community College commencement and the first ever virtual commencement ceremony. Let's begin tonight's ceremony with North Shore Community College 2020 graduate Luis Navarro performing the national anthem.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the peerless fight? Here the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, bumps bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Luis. Beautifully done. What a fine way to start this virtual ceremony. As you all know, the virtual commencement was made necessary in order to comply with social distancing public health guidelines in this very challenging time. We do this as part of our care and concern for others as we attempt to stem the transmission of the coronavirus, COVID-19. It was a difficult decision to give up our in-person ceremony and go virtual, as we all know how much it means to you to walk across the stage in front of your friends and family in order to celebrate your great achievement. Yet, we hope you will enjoy your special moment in time, because nothing can take away what you've already accomplished. You are a graduate. You persevered to overcome enormous barriers, such as the impacts from this virus, and you made it. We are so proud of you. Commencement is one of the most enjoyable and deeply satisfying traditions here at North Shore Community College. It's a special moment when we honor our graduates and recognize their many accomplishments. This year, we had to think creatively about ways in which we could celebrate the success of our students. And while there will be an opportunity in the future where you will be invited back to participate in the traditional face-to-face ceremony, I am delighted that you're here for our virtual commencement ceremony for North Shore Community College Class of 2020. Today represents a milestone in the lives of all who will graduate, but we must acknowledge that many people contributed to the success of this graduating class. North Shore Community College's excellent faculty and staff were an essential part of your educational journey. They are so invested that they are watching you right now in the virtual ceremony. And I want to thank all of our faculty and staff for their mentorship and contributions to the success of our graduating students. In addition, our graduates have been encouraged, funded, and guided by many of you who are watching the ceremony online. So if you're a spouse or a partner, a child, a parent, a grandparent, a sibling, an aunt or an uncle, or a guardian of one of our graduates today, please allow me to recognize the critical role that you played in your students' education. Thank you. And to our graduates, be sure you give the special folks in your life a big thank you today. I'd like to acknowledge the people who would normally be on the stage with me to take part in our ceremony, the college's Board of Trustees. Student Government President, Foundation Board President, President of the Faculty Union, President of the Alumni Association, Vice Presidents, and Faculty Grand Marshal and Marshals. I'm sure they're all watching right now and are standing beside me, cheering you on. I'd like to also publicly honor our esteemed faculty and staff who are retiring. They're listed in the program, but I would like to recognize them for their many collective years of service and commitment to North Shore Community College students. Thank you for your many years of dedicated service. Graduates, each and every one of you have been transformed by your experience at North Shore Community College. Some of you are transferring to a four-year institution to get your baccalaureate degree, while others of you are entering or have already entered the workforce to begin your chosen career. Many of you will become the essential workers that have kept us safe all throughout this pandemic. The nurses, the healthcare professionals, information technologists, police officers, firefighters, and entrepreneurs. You will make a positive impact on the North Shore and beyond, and we're very grateful for your willingness to serve others. It's right and wonderful that those who have come before you in these helping professions are now lauded as modern-day superheroes. I know I speak for the trustees, the faculty, and the staff when I say how honored we are to have played a part in guiding these future superheroes of tomorrow. For all our graduates, today is your day to shine and enjoy the fruits of your labors with your family and friends. Enjoy your moment in the spotlight. It is well-deserved. Now it's my privilege to introduce you to tonight's student commencement speaker. Larissa Louisant is a campus rock star who has blossomed from a shy, studious young woman to one of the pivotal student leaders involved in many engagement aspects of this college, all while maintaining a 4.0 grade point average. For those of you who are watching, that GPA means straight A's. I know you will be as impressed as I am by Larissa's story. Please join me in listening to this year's student speaker, Larissa Louisant.
Hello, faculty, staff, administration, friends and family, and my fellow students in the class of 2020. Congratulations, this is the moment we have been working towards. For all of us, the journey to this moment has been different. Some of us may have taken time away from pursuing our education. Maybe we have switched programs or taken a few extra semesters to reach this point. But as Maya Angelou once said, all great achievements require time. This is an incredible achievement, and every single one of us should be proud of the work we have put in and the dedication we have exhibited to get here. My journey did not start immediately after high school. I graduated high school in 2017, and my vision was to be the first in my family to attend a 4-year university. That was my plan A, but like some things in life, things do not always go according to plan. I had been fascinated with law since a young age and wanted to be a lawyer. In addition, I had been bullied for many years throughout school, and I was motivated, knowing how I had been treated, to address the loopholes and parts of the legal system that are not working. I applied to various legal studies and pre-law programs at 4-year schools and was accepted to most, but later discovered it was not financially feasible for me to attend any of them. Just when I thought I would have to take a full gap year and reevaluate if I could ever go to college, I found North Shore Community College's website and its paralegal program. I felt it was the perfect school for me, affordable, with a program I have an interest in, and a short drive away from my house. I knew I did not have to give up on my dream. I decided to apply and was accepted to start in the spring semester. My first 2 semesters I kept to myself and solely did my schoolwork. I had always been really shy and studious, so it was easy to concentrate on my studies. I did observe the student activities going on around me and thought maybe one day I would get involved. My TRIO advisor was also the advisor to Multicultural Society, and she encouraged me to join, which I did. In the spring of 2019, things started to change. I was feeling more comfortable and felt that going to class was not enough, and that something was missing. I can't explain what compelled me to do what came next, but I'm thankful it happened. I got an email from Student Engagement looking for students to run for the Student Government Association, and I thought, what's the worst that could happen? I had never seen myself as a leader, but I ran for Vice President of Culture and Inclusion for the Student Government Association, Vice President for the Multicultural Society, and Vice President of Leadership for Phi Theta Kappa. Somehow I won them all. I viewed all these roles as opportunities to learn. I participated, I observed the leadership of others, I attended a day-long leadership training with the Sigma Alpha Pi Honor Society, and I applied what I learned. Then I asked myself, why stop here? This moment was an epiphany to me that I actually enjoy being a leader. This led me to later becoming the president of the Multicultural Society, president for Phi Theta Kappa, and taking on the added responsibility as chief of staff for the Student Government Association. At times it was a lot to juggle, but the atmosphere in these groups was so welcoming, and I enjoyed learning to plan, to have order, while planning to be considerate of the plans and commitments of others. Along my journey, there have been many people and programs to be thankful for. I got involved with TRIO on day 1. Without getting to be a part of TRIO and without my advisor Tita, I would have never gotten to learn the joy of making candy apples for Applefest, or know how to correctly fill out the dreaded FAFSA, or have the slightest clue how to begin the transfer process. Being a part of Phi Theta Kappa, the Student Government Association, and the Multicultural Society gave me the opportunity to learn to lead, gain confidence, and finally the ability to look at myself and say that I am a leader. I want to thank Dr. Fred Altieri, Amanda Dooling, and Jacob Rockwell for being some of the best club advisors a student could ever ask for, and for personally helping me develop into the leader I am today by always being encouraging and supportive. I also want to thank my family and friends for supporting me to achieve more, cheering me on when I succeeded, and being proud in times I haven't. To the professors I've had, I want to thank you for pushing all of us students to succeed when maybe we did not think we could. Special shout out to Professor David Stasio, whose constant belief in me and encouragement has helped me thrive. To the staff who have helped us along the way and helped us see our full potential, thank you. I specifically want to thank Ann Tabbitt and Student Engagement for always being someone who believed in me and went above and beyond to make me feel supported. And thank you to the administration for making decisions with the best interest of us students in mind. I can truly say that this college community has some of the kindest people I have ever met. North Shore Community College has given so much to me. North Shore gave me hope in a time of my life where I thought my dream was just that, a dream, something that can never be a reality. These past 5 semesters have given me confidence, support, and opportunity, all of which have led me to lit the fire inside of me to be the best version of myself. The values of this institution resonate so strongly with me. To encourage students to strive for success by obtaining a quality education while providing them with access to an inclusive and diverse community is truly amazing. As I got closer to graduating, I realized I was being asked the same question: what's next? Hearing that question made me realize that this moment right now is incredibly bittersweet. But as a wise poet once said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? That poet was Winnie the Pooh, but it's still true. Saying goodbye to North Shore is incredibly difficult. But that's a part of life. We have to say goodbye and move on to the next chapter. So to answer the question of what's next, this fall I will be attending Suffolk University to major in law, to work on getting my bachelor's degree, and then eventually go to law school. If you told me a year ago that I would be here right now giving this speech, I would have thought you confused me for someone else. I came here shy and doubting my ability to excel in any area outside of the classroom. But I am leaving here extroverted and confident that I can do anything I set my mind to. All of us students have our own stories of success and growth, and today is the time to celebrate us. Congratulations to North Shore Community College's class of 2020. I know whatever we all do next will be extraordinary.
Thank you, Larissa, for sharing your incredible journey and inspirational words with us. We wish you great success in your future, and I look forward to seeing what you will be accomplishing over time. I am now delighted to introduce this year's commencement keynote speaker, the senior United States Senator from Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren. Senator Warren was the first woman ever elected to the United States Senate from Massachusetts, and that was just a short time ago, in 2012. She's now serving her second term as the state's senior senator, and I am sure that many of you know that she was a recent candidate for the United States presidency in the Democratic primary. Senator Warren grew up in Oklahoma, just on the ragged edge of the middle class. Her family came within an inch of losing their house after her dad suffered a heart attack and lost his income. But her mom got a minimum wage job that saved the family from homelessness and poverty. Senator Warren went to college, but dropped out at age 19 to get married. She had a burning desire, like many of you, to get that college degree, and was fortunate to get a second chance at a nearby public college that was affordable to her and her struggling new family. As a result, Senator Warren became the first in her family to graduate from college. Many of you now have that in common with Senator Warren. Upon graduation, her dream was to become a public school teacher, which she accomplished. Today, Senator Warren is one of the nation's leading progressive voices, fighting for big structural change that would transform our economy and rebuild the middle class. She's proved to be a fearless consumer advocate who has made her life's work fighting for families to have the opportunities to thrive. She's become famous for her focus on consumer protection, economic opportunity, and rebuilding the social safety net. After the 2000 economic crisis and crash, she fought to create the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau to prevent folks from getting scammed by big banks and lenders who would take advantage of the desperation that many families faced in holding on to their houses. Now, Senator Warren continues her advocacy and concern for students like you through advocacy on affordable college, eliminating student loan debt, and building an economy where those of you who work hard every day have a shot at a good life for yourself and for your family. All of this work in the good fight helps to demonstrate that women are very capable of senior leadership and deserve a seat in places of power. I'm honored to welcome the senior United States Senator of Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren.
Hello, class of 2020. Commencement speakers have two jobs: be quick and to the point, which I assure you that I will do today, but the other job is to give some advice that might be helpful along the way. So here we go. We start with the undeniable truth that this is a time of tremendous crisis for our nation and for the entire world. Across the country, people are protesting to give voice to the injustice, pain, and trauma that Black Americans have endured for far too long. They're taking to the streets to demand justice for George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and so many more. People are also battling a virus that threatens lives around this world. In times of great upheaval, it can be easy to let fear, anxiety, and hopelessness rule the day. And there's a lot to be afraid of right now. But today, for just a few minutes, as we mark this monumental achievement, I offer you this. How you respond to this extraordinary time is your choice. So, choose resilience and creativity over hopelessness and fear. So here's what I mean. As a nation, we have faced periods of tremendous upheaval before, and we have made hopeful choices. For example, when the Great Depression hit and put millions of people out of work and millions more lost their homes or their farms, we responded with a New Deal that, for the first time, created unemployment insurance, ended child labor, guaranteed the right to join a union, built Social Security, made it easier to get a mortgage to buy a home, and overall created more security for generations of Americans. Those were hopeful choices. When World War II ravaged the world, killing tens of millions of people and displacing millions more abroad, here at home, women stepped up and joined the workforce and laid the foundation for the women's movement. Those were hopeful choices. Even as African Americans faced brutal segregation and discrimination, when our country was at risk during World War II, they answered the call to serve, an act of courage that became a catalyst for the civil rights movement. Those were hopeful choices. And in 2008, when greed and corruption tanked our economy and millions of Americans lost their jobs, their homes, and their savings, we fought for a consumer agency that would protect consumers from big banks and predatory financial institutions. And we built the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau that has forced the cheaters to return more than $12 billion directly to the working families they cheated. That was a hopeful choice. At every crucial turning point in our history, we have had the opportunity to be resilient and creative. And when we've seized on that opportunity, we have come out of the crisis as a better nation. There's a reason that a crisis can open the door for a better world. Tragedy and adversity force us to let go of what we know and thrust us into considering a world of new possibilities. And that opening changes everything. Right now, people are suffering, people are sick, people are scared. And no, it's not good. This is not the moment that we had expected. This is not the moment that we had hoped for. But this is the moment we have been called to. So the question falls to us: how will we emerge from this crisis? Will we consider a world of new possibilities? The racist violence that killed George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor is not new in America. As a nation, we have some serious soul searching to do. Racial disparities persist in wealth, education, employment, housing, and healthcare, and it is long past time for us to take up meaningful action to dismantle systemic racism. We have to make real change in our country, and that change must start with our criminal justice system. We must fundamentally reform how the law is enforced in America. We need accountability for law enforcement and accountability at every stage of our criminal justice system. And we need to do much more to rethink our approach to public safety. That means transitioning away from a punitive system of locking people up and instead investing in community services that lift people up. That is choosing resilience and creativity. And when it comes to COVID-19, we must have the courage to say out loud that the coronavirus outbreak has laid bare the deep inequities that existed in America long before this virus hit our shores. This pandemic has forced tens of millions of people to see more clearly than ever what's broken in our nation and our communities. This matters because when more people see what's broken, then we have a better chance to change it. And if we choose resilience and creativity, we can change it. We can start by making sure that healthcare and housing and livable wages for every single person are basic human rights in America. We can protect and uplift working families, the beating heart of our economy. And we can tackle the legacy of systemic racism and discrimination across our basic systems, tackle it head on to build a fairer, more equal, and more just America. I know that is a weighty to-do list, but my heart is full of hope because the power of resilience and creativity is alive and well. It lives in everyone who made it to the finish line today, everyone who put themselves through college, and everyone who's juggled work while trying to go to school. I know how tough it can be, and I know how much it demands resilience and creativity. You didn't get here because somebody gave it to you, and I know how that feels. I dropped out of school at 19, I got married, and I thought I'd lost my chance to become a teacher. But I didn't give up. I ended up at a commuter college and eventually made it into the classroom. First teaching special ed and later teaching law. And whether you're watching this at home with your family or you're catching this stream on a break at work or you're reading it as you walk along in your neighborhood, I'm willing to bet that you all have one thing in common. You've fought for everything you've ever gotten. Lots of different paths brought you here today, some straight from high school, others after years spent in the workforce. You weren't given anything. You had to pick your way through tough times. But even when it was hard, or inconvenient, or challenging, or just plain exhausting, you didn't give up. You didn't back down. You didn't quit. Instead, you found creative ways to adapt, survive, and prevail. As the tide of this pandemic washed over your lives, you sprang into action. In the space of only 2 weeks, you radically shifted from being on campus to learning online. Many of you lacked the technology and the internet, but you stayed connected until the campus was able to deliver laptops and make mobile hotspots available to you. You hosted virtual study sessions, you made sure your friends were okay, and you kept student life activities thriving. Best of all, you planned this virtual graduation ceremony. Now that's choosing resilience and creativity. And here's why that matters. Adversity and upheaval force us to let go of what we know and to consider a world of creative new opportunities. At a time when our world has been upended, the creativity and ingenuity that you have already demonstrated gives me real hope for our future. You put the power of the American spirit on display, and that power is spreading across America. We see that power in restaurant owners who have shifted from dine-in to take-out. We see that power in therapists who've gone from counseling person to person to online therapy sessions. We see that power in grocery store checkout clerks who've gone from personal interactions with customers to working behind plexiglass shields. We see that power in educators who've moved from teaching in classrooms to delivering breakfasts and lunches to their students. This is who we are. We are creative, we adapt, we meet big challenges with big creative solutions. So as you move forward to this next chapter in your life, I hope you continue to reflect on this moment, and not just about how hard it has been, but to reflect on your successes, on making it here today. And as you move forward, I hope you see yourself in the light of your own creativity, because that creativity is what it's going to take to come up with the solutions to pressing problems, to protect our communities, and in many cases, to save our lives. We face an uphill battle, but I know that if we stand together, if we fight together, if we persist together, and if we remain committed to putting our creativity into action, that we'll make it through this storm and we'll begin the serious work of building a fairer, more equal, and more just world. Class of 2020, it's an honor to fight alongside you.
Thank you, Senator Warren, for sharing your story and inspiring our graduates. We so appreciate you making the time to be part of this special commencement ceremony. And now, we've come to the fundamental purpose of our program, the conferring of degrees and certificates upon the candidates. I'm pleased to present Dr. J. D. LaRocque, Chair of the Board of Trustees, who will deliver the degree authorization.
Thank you, President Gentili. Let me begin by offering greetings and congratulations to our graduates and their families on behalf of the North Shore Community College Board of Trustees. We are so pleased to celebrate your accomplishments this evening. Not only is tonight a special night for you, our graduates, it's also a special occasion for the North Shore Community College Board, as tonight is President Gentili's last commencement at the college. President Gentili will retire this July after 7 years of exceptional and progressive leadership that has propelled the college to become a national leader in student success. I'd like to acknowledge the President's many, many contributions to North Shore Community College, and on behalf of the board, wish her the very best on her next chapter in life. She will be deeply missed, yet she is leaving our college in a very strong position to face the road ahead. Now, in accordance with the authority conferred upon the Board of Higher Education of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts by Section 28 of Chapter 15 of the General Laws of Massachusetts, North Shore Community College hereby awards the certificates and degrees of Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, and the Associate of Applied Science to those candidates who, in the judgment of the college, have successfully met the requirements for graduation. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. LaRocque. I now ask Dr. Karen Hynek, Vice President of Academic Affairs, to present the certificate and degree candidates.
Madam President, on behalf of the faculty and staff of North Shore Community College, I present to you the candidates for certificates and degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and Associate of Applied Science, the class of 2020.
Thank you, Vice President Hynek. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Higher Education and the North Shore Community College Board of Trustees, and upon the certification of your status as certificate and degree candidates by the Vice President of Academic Affairs, I herewith confer upon you the appropriate certificate and degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and Associate in Applied Science. Some students are graduating with honors. Honors are awarded to students who have completed degree or certificate requirements with a college-level grade point average of 3.3 or higher, according to the following scale. 4.0, a perfect score of all A's, qualifies a student to graduate summa cum laude, with the highest of honors. And the students will wear a gold cord around their necks to signify that status. 3.9 to 3.99 also qualifies a student to graduate summa cum laude, and the student will wear a silver cord. 3.7 to 3.89 qualifies a student to graduate magna cum laude with great honors. And 3.3 to 3.69 qualifies a student to graduate cum laude with honors. To all of our viewers, I'm pleased to present to you the North Shore Community College graduating class of 2020.
I want to thank my husband and my children, Chris, Stephen, Emma, and Amanda, for your love and support. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hey, congratulations, everyone. I'd like to thank my family, my friends, all the staff and professors who helped me out at North Shore, and stay safe, guys, and just remember, rock and roll.
I'm so excited to be graduating. Thank you, North Shore. Thank you to all my friends and family for supporting me. Congrats, class of 2020.
Class of 2020, congratulations. We did it. I just want to send a special thank you to my sons, James and Paul. Thank you for your support.
thank you to my friends, family, and all my awesome professors who helped me get through the most rewarding 2 years of my life. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I just want to take the time to thank my family, professors, and everyone who helped me through this whole process. Without you guys, none of this will be possible. curvy and pregnant my first semester at North Shore. It took me 3 years total, but I finally did it. I got my associate's degree. Thank you, North Shore.
I'd like to thank my family for this. I could not have done without you.
Hey everyone, I'm just too thrilled and excited for this graduation ceremony 2020. I'm immensely thankful to all my wonderful professors who have helped me throughout the year, to all my friends and family, and definitely to my 5-year-old son. Without his support, I could not make it happen. So yeah, a big thanks to him. And to all of you, it's been a great journey I've shared with North Shore, and I feel truly blessed to get graduated from North Shore. So yeah, here I'm wishing you all the very best for your future, and congratulations to all my buddies who are graduating in 2020. Take care guys, stay safe, bye.
This is for my kids, Scarlett and Jake, and I couldn't have done it without my amazing wife, Kate. Congrats, class of 2020.
I just want to say thank you, Mom, Dad, Tracy, and all my kids for supporting me all these years. It only took me 27 years. I finally got my degree.
Class of 2020, here we are. I'd like to thank my family, my boyfriend, and friends for getting me through this ridiculous year. Congratulations, we did it!
Times get hard, but don't let that deter you from your dreams. I'd like to thank my friends, family, mom, and boyfriend for supporting me. Grampy, this is for you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
I want to give a special thank you to my family for helping me achieve this goal, and I can't wait to see where life leads me. Thank you, North Shore, for this opportunity.
Thanks everyone for all your support, especially my family and friends. This has been an incredible college journey. Thanks again, I love you.
everyone that has supported me throughout this journey. I love and appreciate you more than words can say. Here's to new beginnings. Congratulations to us. We did it.
Hey everyone, it's Tori. I just wanted to give a big thank you so much to everyone who's helped me and a big congratulations to everyone graduating today. You're all gonna do so amazing. Bye.
Can't believe I'm graduating in 2020 from nursing school. Huge thanks to my amazing family, mom and dad. I love you. I wish you were here to celebrate with me.
I just want to thank my family for being with me through this journey. I also want to thank my professors for their support. Congratulations, class of 2020. We made it.
It has been a long journey. Thank you to all my kids. I have done this for you guys and I love you.
I want to thank my friends and family for all the support they gave me throughout my journey. I want to thank my mom especially for the dedication. Your support, it means so much to me.
Hi everybody, my name is Muriel, a student graduating from the Occupational Therapy Assistant Program. Just want to say thank you to all my professors, thank you to all my tutors, thank you to Christine, Van, and Michaela. Congratulations to all the graduates of Class 2020, especially the student of the Occupational Therapy Assistant Program. Congratulations all, yes, we did it.
Thank you, NSCC, for bringing me closer to my dreams, and thank you to my friends and family for their support on this journey. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
To my LPN class, we finally made it. Congrats. I love you, Gwen. I love you, Darren. Love you, Mom. Thanks for pushing me through this.
Hi, I want to thank my mom and the rest of my family and friends for supporting me throughout this entire journey, as well as Dad and Wayne, because I know you guys are looking down.
class of 2020. Congrats, we made it. I just want to dedicate this to my family, especially Jason, Emma, and Enzo. You guys are my greatest inspiration. Thank you, Mom and Dad. This one's for you.
I want to say thank you to everybody, to my mom, my dad, my husband, and my kids, Jason and Alan J. We did it!
I'm so excited to be graduating with the class of 2020. I would like to thank my family and especially my sister. Yay, Lacey, we did it, both me and you.
I'd like to thank everyone for this opportunity. I'm so happy for graduating, and I'm happy that I'm getting my bachelor's degree. Thank you, and I love you guys, and I love you, my family.
Congrats, class of 2020. I want to thank the most important people in my life, my parents. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. Olin vas, bueno.
Greetings to everybody. I want to say thank you for 2020 graduation. I want to appreciate my professors, my classmates, my friends, in short, everybody. And I want to say thank you.
We made it, class of 2020.
I just want to say thank you to everyone at North Shore Community College, to TRIO, to the Office of Student Engagement, and to everyone, congratulations.
I want to thank God for the open doors, my amazing husband Paulo for always believing in me, as well as my family and friends for always praying for me. As of 2020, we've made it.
My name is Dominic Boyd. I'd like to thank my parents and my family for helping me graduate.
Congratulations to class of 2020, including me. Well done.
I'd like to say thank you to all the professors for their time and effort. To 2020, God bless.
I want to thank God, my wife, my family, and friends for the support. And this is just the beginning.
I'm so proud to be here, class of 2020.
Bonjour, mon nom c'est Assita Damré Boiro. Je voudrais remercier ma famille, notre communauté collège, Léo, pour m'aider à finir mes études. Merci beaucoup.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I want to thank my family for supporting me, and I want to thank my instructors who helped me so much throughout my journey.
I want to say thank you to my family for believing in me and helping me achieve this goal of graduating. Finally, I did it for you guys. I love you.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Tibbetts, and I would like to give a shout out to my friends and family who are always there to support me throughout my college journey. Thank you, and I love you all. You can do anything you put your mind to and just believe in yourself.
Yeah, class of 2020, we made it. We're done. Hats off to you.
Thanks, Mom, says Hubby, Juliana, Giovanna, Rebecca, Little Felix, dream big, kids. The sky is the limit.
Quiero agradecer a Dios que me dio sabiduría para obtener 2 grados. Quiero agradecer también a mi familia por su amor, su apoyo y sus oraciones. Los quiero mucho.
Congratulations, North Shore Community College, Class of 2020. I now ask our Dean of Students, Bonnie Williamson, to conduct the turning of the tassel.
Congratulations, graduates. I now ask that all graduates move your tassels to the left side of your cap to symbolize your achievement. You did it. Enjoy celebrating the night with your family and friends. Wishing you all the best for a bright and successful future.
Thank you, Dean Williamson. And now I call upon Leslie Peters, Class of 1997, President of the North Shore Community College Alumni Association, to offer greetings to our graduates who now join the more than 40,000 alumni North Shore Community College has graduated.
Good evening. I would first like to congratulate the class of 2020 and welcome you into North Shore Community College's Alumni Association. Tonight's rite of passage makes each of you an alum of North Shore Community College. I invite you all to stay in touch and join in all the Alumni Association's events and activities. Please enjoy this special moment in time and the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Leslie. This concludes North Shore Community College's virtual graduation for the class of 2020. We appreciate your participation today and congratulate all of our graduates. We look forward to a time when we can all come together and participate in an in-person ceremony, hopefully in May of 2021. Now, enjoy the rest of this special evening and bask in the glow of all you have accomplished. Good night.